But I think fear most of the times works better.
So the attachment is not there because it is not love. But if the attachment is there because it is love, then how is it outside?
That's what I say. Nothing in this world is yours. Ultimately. Nothing in this world. Are you taking anything with you when you are departing?
But your mother, your father, your brother, there is something.
That's true. Even do you think that they are coming with you?
They are not coming with that, but that attachment is there because
See, when a person is declared as dead, and then mother doesn't want to keep with her. No. Even father doesn't want to keep it with him. Have you ever seen that they're keeping the bodies with them? I heard once in a magazine, not now, I think probably 20 years ago, I suppose. About 20 years ago, I heard that there was a mother, I think lost her son, died, and she doesn't want to give that body. And you know what she did is she kept that body in the refrigerator. And after a period of time, say about 3 days or so, and then people nearby start getting this small bad smell. And then they start suspecting. And then they found the dead body in the refrigerator. And they said, why? I just can't give up my son. And police came, arrested that lady, and they took the body. That's it. What is there permanent in this world with you? Tell me. With you. Even your body is with you? Just tell me, at least your body will be with you? No? You just can't keep it also with you. Doesn't hear you? Does it accepting you? Even your body also will not accept you. It's not caring you, right? Always. You want it to be alert, but because of the Bala Bhogam, it's not listening to us. The impact of the Bala Bhogam is so intense. The effect of the nature is so intense, and it will not care us. So, nothing in this universe belongs to us. Nothing. You say anything, mother, father, or grandfather, grandmother, or sons, children, what belongs to us? Nothing. But you should be with those things as long as body is there. And you have to take care of them too. So, be with them physically and be with God with heart. That's what it is. So, first one is to viduhai. Purambundana pattu kadai viduhai. Emberumanaye tanjamen pattugai. To live with heart and fill up that gap with God. And then what you have to do is think that everything that you possess belongs to that God in some way or the other. Then you will not be, becoming a victim for these things, because everything is His. The office you are going is also God's. The work you are doing is also God's. And the money you are earning also God's. And the service you are doing also will not cause you any pain then. And you feel like doing it more and more. Because you are looking towards them from a different perspective altogether. Not like something, that causes you pain as because it's a work I have to do. But you love it as God's service. So that is second quality. Are you able to gain them? That's what you have to check. Are we able to practice it? If you practiced it, then that is Vaishnava. So Dhanurdas, I gave you example. He was with his wife, that Hemangi. He was with his wife Hemangi, but he did not look at her like his wife. So this is a person provided by God to help me, and this is a person helping me to serve God better. That's the way he looked at. I think that's what actually we have to have. So that becomes a real Vaishnava. And then Peru tappadennu tunindu irukkai. Peru is the ultimate, the goal, whatever just we're reaching. Phalam. Our phalam is God's service. Ultimately what we call as moksham is God's service. That is for sure you get. Peru tappa. Peru means not name. In Tamil, Peru means phalam. You know? So, yes, you will definitely get your fruit. That is for sure. This is what you need to have in your heart, so much fixed. I definitely get it. That's all it is. That you need to have that confidence, strong, incessant faith. This is also one of the qualities a Vaishnava possesses. So, if you have that faith in God, that definitely you are going to get it. Then you become a Vaishnava. So many people, you know what they think? Anyway, see, we have the Ramana Sambandham, okay? Because we surrendered to Ramanuja. Anyway, we are going to get the fruit. Then why should we struggle now? Go eat and enjoy and just sleep. Finish. This is also comes, right? For many, when we said, those who get Ramana Sambandha, moksham is for sure. Finished, done, my job is over. No, see the next sentence. So when you know that, you need to have that eagerness, what we call as tvara. Tvara. Tvara means, without getting it, I just can't survive for a minute, for a second. That is called tvara. I want it now. Now itself. So, for attaining that Purusha, though it is for sure, you are going to get it. Don't think, oh, if it comes, let it come. If it doesn't come, it's okay. Or if it comes after a year, it's okay, still that's fine. Suppose if someone is laid off, what the person thinks immediately? You want a job. Suppose there 1 month passed already, no job. Then how do you feel? Any job. Let me go to any place and see, I want job immediately. Immediately. Why? Why? Survival. Support. You did job for several years, then what is wrong? You know, in Sri Ramnagar, when we were there in Hyderabad, a person came to us. And then he said, Swamiji, I just retired. I said, that's wonderful. I want some service. Can you provide me some service, please? He asked. I said, that's okay, just you can do it, it's no problem. So when Swamiji, I said, we're going somewhere. We'll be back, after a couple of months, and then we will discuss and then we will do it. No, Swami, after 2 years anyway after 2 months I'm going to get another job. And then, I don't want to be idle in between these 2 months. So, he doesn't want to waste, even this 1 month's time also, he retired from one job, going to get some other job in the next month, but in between also he wants to earn something. Eagerness, that is eagerness. Though your reaching that place is for sure, But unless you have that eagerness, you won't get it. Usterani pote ponitu. He is pretty much equal to an atheist. Varil Pogaden, Kedil Teden. There is a saying in Tamil, Varil Pogaden. If it comes, that's wonderful. If it doesn't come, still it is okay. Kedil Teden. They say the saying is like that. If you are like that, that means you are pretty much equal to an atheist, If God comes, that's okay. Or if he comes 1 month later, that still it is fine. That means you are happy with what you are with. And with his body, in this world, with the things around. And then, as he said, over a period of time, they capture you. See, because the body is in good condition, right? And everything is nice. I am able to eat well, digest well, earn well, and stock well. Everything is going good. Okay. As long as it goes, let it go. When it drops, let it come. That means you are not eager to quit it. Then you are happy with it. And then down the line, it captures you and makes you feel that this is only the important thing and you have to protect it and preserve it and see the progress in this rather than in that. That also causes a lot of damage. So he said to be an astika. ఏముందండి ఇప్పుడు ఇమ్మీడియట్గా మోటార్ ఆపితే కొంపలే ఉండుకుపోయి సుఖంగా అయినా ఉంది కదా, హాయిగా ఉంది ఇప్పుడు. Even that is wrong thing. We see the old people, right? Or people with damaged bodies. How do they think? Swami, please bless me. How long should I be there? It's not at all cooperating. That means if cooperates, he's okay. Not able to raise, not able to sit, not able to eat, not able to drink, not able to digest, not able to see, not able to taste even, not able to touch, and shakes always. Word trembles. Why should I lose Swamiji? How long should I be here? Please sanction me moksha. Because they are not cooperating, yes, you want to quit it. If it cooperates, you are comfortable. You need to have that eagerness, that's fine. But having that eagerness, whatever your duty is here, that you keep doing that. You should not forget it here. Because this is given for some purpose, by him only. Not to quit the body. Eagerness to serve him better. And to serve him better, this is a tool. He provided this tool. So use this tool to reach him better, to reach him fast. And again, don't be much attached to this also, because this is only a temporary thing given to you. And you should have that eagerness to serve him in what you call that? In the divine body, which stands there for service. So that means that the purpose is to be detached to this also. Don't create much love towards the body. That's what just they want to say that. Because if we love this body very much, then we try to decorate it very much, Then we go to nails and hair, and then as a story goes, like